Dre and Easy had a DJ company together.
Well, I've been knowing Dre for like a good 10 years. We started off doing music together a long time ago. We used to be DJs.
So when Eric came, it changed everything. That's when NWA was formed.
You grew up with not much, right?
Yeah, I mean, we grew up in a
Middle class.
Middle class,
yeah. There had to be a time, I mean, young Ice Cube, 15, 16, where you had to prove something or you had to work to get that first break. Do you have any stories about that time?
Yeah, I was in a group called CIA. It's Criminals in Action, but they made us call it Crew in Action because they thought criminals was too sideways. So this is with Dr. Dre's cousin, Jinx.
Ice Cube lived down the street from me. He kept coming down to my house because I had the track machine and I had the equipment. But how we started doing music is because he wrote a rap one day and he wanted to put it on the 4-track. He was like, hey, listen to this. And he let me hear a rap. And I was like, you can rap.
And you're how old?
We're 15.
Amazing.
I knew we needed to perform because I saw Dre perform. I see everybody perform. So I'm all on Cube like, yo. So we get into this rap contest
Called the Best Rappers of the West. It was at a skating ring, our first show, and it got busy. My wife said she was there in the audience before she was my wife.
She had an eye on you since then?
No, she actually didn't know who I was then, but she remembered the group and the contest.
We was like the West Coast Beastie Boys, as a lot of people used to call us, with the CIA situation, because we was yelling and doing stuff. But we were just being influenced by the East Coast. The East Coast influenced everybody.
So we did good. We won the first contest, you know what I mean? So we made it to the next round. We won the next round. So we made it to the finals. The Olympic Auditorium downtown was like a big deal, you know, a place they used to have fights. They would have like wrestling and roller derby up there. So we go up there and it was one of those old school crush groove. If you win, you get a record deal contest.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. But they messed up our music.
What?
Yeah. We gave him the cassette, and it's queued up. And when we gave it to this punk, he rewound it. So it just was the wrong song, and they had to fast forward and find the intro. Moment gone, and we lost. We could have won it. We were better than everybody.
I think it was a little rigged. They wanted who they wanted to win and didn't know who was in the contest.
We just thought our rap careers was over after that. It's like when you're that young and you get that far and you lose because of a technical difficulty.
Right.
It just was painful.
You thought it was over.
Thought it was over.
When the contest went the way it went, we kind of, you know, had our head down, and Drake came with some good, positive information. Like, that ain't the end of it.
A couple days after that, I remember talking to Dr. Dre. I said, man, we lost the damn contest. He was like, yeah, y'all was in that? I said, yeah, man. He said, man, don't forget it. Man, we're gonna go do a record. Don't worry about that damn contest. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Felt a little better then.
But he wasn't nobody back then,
No,
right?
he wasn't. No, he wasn't, but he had a record out. You know, they had the Wrecking Crew. They was big-time DJs.
Right.
And they was working on another record. So he felt like, man, you wasting your time.
And this is the first time Dre said, I will put you guys on. Don't worry about that. So that's when it all changed. And we started working with Dre.
We wrote a record called The Cabbage Patch. About the Cabbage Patch dance. And it was kind of the Wrecking Crew's first hit. The first time they had a song that was getting a lot of play on the radio. So Dr. Dre liked me as a writer. So when Easy came in, he wanted me to write a song for his group. It was a group called HBO, Homeboys Only.
He was producing them, right? He wasn't performing at that time, right?
Yeah. And Dre was like, yo, Ice Cube gonna write you something fresh. Just let him do it. It'll be tight. So I just went off and wrote Boys in the Hood. And came back, and they didn't want to do it. They was like, what the hell is this? They said, man, we from New York. We don't know what the hell a 6'4" is. This is too West Coast. Nobody's gonna know what we talking about.
Right.
So that's when Dre convinced Easy to do it.
Yeah, changed your life.
Yeah, because it would have been a lot different.
Eric was always around, Easy was always around, because Dre and Easy had a DJ company together.
Well, I've been knowing Dre for like a good 10 years. We started off doing music together a long time ago. We used to be DJs.
So when Eric came, it changed everything. That's when NWA was formed, because it was really just Eric by itself, and then they had to think of a name for him.
I think we made it okay for artists to truly be themselves. Just be exactly who you are.
Just be who you are.
Yeah, be who you are. You don't have to put on airs.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history.